Good morning. This is Woodman here with another installment and segment of our wonderful content on this channel. I want to talk to you about soul contracts. Soul contracts are a concept rooted in various spiritual and metaphysical beliefs, often associated with the idea that souls agree to certain experiences, lessons, and relationships before incarnating into our physical bodies. There's some questions that we can ask, and let's see what the answers are about soul contracts. The first is, why do soul contracts exist? Soul contracts are believed to exist to facilitate spiritual growth and learning. They help provide opportunities for souls to evolve by experiencing different lessons, challenges, and relationships throughout their lifetimes. How do soul contracts affect us? Soul contracts can influence various aspects of our lives, including the people we meet, the challenges we face, and the opportunities we encounter. They shape our experiences and they contribute to our personal and spiritual development. What is a soul contract made of? Well, soul contracts are often considered to be agreements made at a soul level involving lessons, experiences, and relationships that a soul agrees to undergo in a particular lifetime. These contracts may be influenced by factors such as karma, life purpose, and also the desires of the soul. How do soul contracts work? Well, soul contracts are believed to operate on a higher spiritual level and are not always consciously remembered by individuals. They unfold throughout life, right? Because that's the mystery. We're stumbling onto our purpose. We try to, along the way, pick up what we're here for. So this guides events and relationships that we will encounter and certain key critical junctures, right? Some believe that certain synchronicities or recurring themes in our lives may be indicative of us being on the path of fulfilling our soul contract and moving along with the soul contract. How to prepare for your next contract? Well, preparation for future soul contracts involves self awareness, spiritual growth, and alignment with one's higher purpose. Practices such as meditation, introspection, exploring your own passions and interests can help you prepare for the lessons and experiences that lie ahead. Think of it as like you're learning things, but whatever you don't learn in this lifetime, you're going to go after in the next lifetime. How to use your soul contracts for success? Well, you use your soul contracts for success because you need to understand the lessons and experiences that are presented by the soul contract, and by embracing these as opportunities for growth. So I'm going to take you outside of your comfort zone. um, you align with the intentions of your soul contract and you stay open to the guidance that it offers. You can navigate lots of challenges and you can achieve personal and spiritual fulfillment along the way. Is there a link between soul contracts and soul mates? Some spiritual beliefs do actually suggest that soul contracts may involve agreements with certain individuals, including soulmates or soul companions. Think of them as being people that are in your soul family, people that you worked with before and that you usually will work with again. These relationships are thought to play a significant role in our spiritual journey, and they often serve as catalysts for growth and inspiration, as also a source of transformation. What is a soul family? A soul family refers to a group of souls with whom we share deep connections and experiences across multiple lifetimes. These individuals are believed to provide support and understanding and companionship on a spiritual journey. Although recognize it may not always be sunshiny days, we may come to conflict with people in our soul family, but that doesn't mean we aren't working with them nonetheless. Can you break a soul contract? Well, the idea of breaking a soul contract is complex and varies on spiritual beliefs. Some believe that soul contracts are flexible and can be renegotiated or transcended through a conscious awareness and spiritual growth, while others see them as binding agreements that must be fulfilled. What if I've made a mistake? Making mistakes, well, these are part of the human experience, right? To err is human, right? And to be perfect is divine, so they say, right? So think of it as opportunities for learning and growth. Even if you feel like you have deviated from your soul contract, you can use the experience to gain wisdom and realign with your higher purpose. Think of it this way, even mistakes are opportunities for learning. How can soul contracts affect people? Well, soul contracts obviously profoundly affect people and they impact them these individuals on different levels by shaping their life experiences, relationships, and spiritual growth. This provides opportunities for learning, healing, as well as self discovery, and ultimately guiding individuals towards greater self awareness and fulfillment. So let's talk about what you agreed to before you came to Earth when you were coming up with the soul contract. The specifics of soul contracts are highly individualized and they may vary widely from person to person. If we're all thought of as fragments of the divine, which are coming to better know and realize ourselves, then keep in mind that uh, we're going to have these agreements to explore different elements of humanity, or possibly even things beyond that as well. Life lessons and challenges. Souls may agree to encounter specific challenges or lessons designed to promote personal growth as well as spiritual evolution. These challenges could include experiences related to relationships, health, career, or overcoming personal obstacles, maybe even breaking ancestral curses and crossing certain boundaries. Karmic balancing. Souls may agree to work through karmic debts or unresolved issues from past lives. This could involve reconciling past actions, healing relationships, learning important lessons associated with past experiences. Think of it as good karma and bad karma. You know, good karma is great, but bad karma, you've got to make up for it at some point, even if it's not in this life, then the next. Relationships and connections. Souls may agree to form significant relationships with other souls, including family members, friends, romantic partners, and soulmates. These relationships are believed to serve as opportunities for mutual growth, support, and learning. Right? Keep in mind that you don't want everything to be bland and day to day, the same old, same old. You want to have varied experiences. Missions or life purposes. Souls agree to fulfill a specific mission or life purpose during their time on Earth. This could involve serving others, contributing to collective good, pursuing a particular path aligned with one's soul's talents, passions, and values. And yes, sometimes you might even have to play the bad guy. In every story, there are good guys and bad guys, and sometimes we have to take turns, right? Spiritual awakening and evolution. Souls may agree to undergo experiences that catalyze spiritual awakening and evolution. This can include moments of profound insight, mystical experiences, encounters with higher guidance that deepen the soul's understanding of its true nature and purpose. This could also be shadow work, consulting or confronting your shadow side and learning and growing from that. These agreements are not necessarily remembered consciously, right? But they may manifest as recurring themes, challenges, or opportunities throughout an individual's life. Also, sometimes you can work with people on regression, and sometimes you can learn information that way about what you're here to do. They believe to provide a framework for a soul's journey and growth during its earthly incarnation. So you want to keep open and receptive because, like I said, the challenge is you're going to come to Earth and you're not going to necessarily remember what you're here for. And that can be challenging in a way because obviously you have to look for patterns, right? And after a while, you'll see synchronicities. After a while, you see that why am I having the same problem over and over again? Why is this particular type of challenge come after me? It's like I thought I got away from that. You can't really get away from it, right? In other words, that's the point. The point is that's part of the things you agreed to in your soul contract. And if you keep running away from it, you're not fulfilling the soul contract. And so the universe will find a way to throw that same thing in your path over and over again until you have a breakthrough and you learn your lesson. You might have to go through a dark night of the soul. You might have to go through several iterations, but at some point you're going to realize that, you know what, it's better that I just tackle this head on. Whatever fears I have, whatever issues I have, whatever avoidance I might undertake, it's time to pay the piper, right? It's time to now come and tackle these things head on and figure out a way to resolve them and break the cycle so you can move on to the next challenge. I hope that this talk that we've had about soul contracts has been helpful to you. Keep looking out for more content. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all for listening to me on this channel and supporting me. I love you. Everyone, have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Take care.